Hello, Panam. We have a big day of events that we are doing today. Hello, Kira Vera. Everyone excited to see what happens? So I take it that you can hear my voice, which is great. Before I do anything else, I also want to make sure that you can hear my desktop audio because that is how we're going to be getting tributes to talk. Can you hear this? Cool. All right. So we should be good. I'm sure some other sound check problem will come up in the near future, but that is, I feel prepared on that front now. So let's talk about what's going to happen today, because last season we did a very traditional setup of 24 tributes all in one cornucopia. And by now, a lot of you may have guessed that that is not exactly how things are going to happen this season. We have 4 events scheduled for you today, one starting at 2 p.m. in 15 minutes, another at 3, and then we will take an extended break and then pick this up at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and then 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, we have a lot of time zones at play, so the times I just mentioned, depending on where you live, might not be uh, the time they would be for you. Um, Sorry in advance for anyone across the pond who has some very weird scheduling to handle in light of that. So, we have at 2 p.m. Ashes and Ashes alone, Bloodbath. I'm not going to go into too much detail into what that's going to entail, but just to confirm your suspicions, yes, it is just Ash that we are bringing in at 2 p.m. And then at 3, we will be bringing in the following: Safiria, Pollen, Lana, Ayla, Augustine, Tiberius, Rowan, Gramnor, aka Gary, and Gresh. So we've instructed the tributes to be ready 15 minutes before their start time so that we can check some things with them and then drag them into the voice chat, and then we will be running simultaneously on Discord and Roll20, which I will be sharing that interface with you as we move forward, so you'll be able to see what is happening. Each heat, I know we have an hour blocked out for each. There is going to be a hard stop after that 1 hour mark. So if a bloodbath has to run longer than 1 hour, we are going to fully resolve it asynchronously after that point. I think that's everything I wanted to cover up front. Caesar is going to be here with me, not on camera, but he is going to be handling the flavor descriptions visually of what the tributes and the viewers will see once everyone is in the arena. We have a few more surprises in store for you. So we have the other game masters at various roles on the back end today, helping us stay organized. So I think that we are all set. I am going to give a brief window for questions, and then we will go ahead and bring Ash into this. I think she is ready to go whenever we are. So, hi Dungeon Dad. Hey Bant. I'm sure many questions will come up the more I reveal. Dice Deity, I get that all the time, even at work. Everyone has this headset, and they're always very excited to say so. It is a very good headset. All right, let me just check where we're at. Got a few pings to make sure that I'm on top of things. All right, so I think we are ready to get started as soon as we have Caesar. And I'm going to throw us Curavera, a tutorial on how to participate as viewers. We will cover that after the Bloodbath. There was a command release last night called deploy item, and there should be an announcement to that effect and a description of how to use that command using the Epibot. But we will happily cover that in greater detail after we process these things today, if that would be helpful. Mainly, it's going to be you use that command, and then we will follow up with you to make sure that we are deploying your sponsor gifts in the way that you wish them to be deployed. Yes. And aside from that, it's just for the most part, you're going to be watching the tribute channels. And then when an encounter happens, an encounter channel will be created. It'll be kind of like an alliance channel, but for not necessarily people meeting on friendly terms. So following how the game progresses will be through, of course, viewer discussion, the tribute channels, and then as they pop up, encounter channels. Timmy Horse Shorts, how do we send bits? Do you mean gifts? Rosility, how much of the arena will we see? We have a map that we will share with you, and we will update that map with the positions of all the tributes as they move around. And that will be in its own channel. Dice Deity, I am also vibrating because I am excited but also nervous. Zero zero one 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 0000011 0011 tribute character sheets. Will tribute character sheets be visible to users? I don't see a reason not to make them visible, but I want to discuss with the other GMs first before we commit to that. We have them available and we can share them, but I want to make sure that we're not getting ourselves in any trouble by doing that. So I will follow up on that. Will viewer character sheets be available to tributes? Absolutely not. Come into the Bloodbath voice channel down at the bottom. The one I'm in? Yep.
Hello, everyone.
You're getting Caesar's voice?
And they won't be able to see me, right?
That's correct.
Oh, sad face. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not using the Discord cameras because I have the Roll20 screen to show them.
Yeah. That actually works out well because then I can go to here. So where's the text chat we're using for this? Sorry, I know that you're streaming, but
They can just barely see you in the mirror, so it's like you're still here.
Okay, so we are starting with Thyrsus. Got it.
There's a key term we haven't said yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ash is not in here, correct? Yeah. Okay.
Ash is in the waiting room, yeah.
Okay, got it. So then, has she been added to? Y'all are gonna hear us do this a lot. That's gonna be a thing. Has she been added to the text channel?
She, I believe, has not yet. We are going to probably add her to that text channel as soon as we confirm that we are ready.
I think I should go ahead so I can give her so she can start reading this. Or maybe no, that's right. I was gonna read it out loud. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I'm ready. Question mark.
Okay.
So we'll just need to confirm that she's ready. Let me pull up Twitch. See what we got over here.
I can go jump in the other channel and ask her if she's ready.
Sweet.
Cinna says she is ready to go.
$18 people. Nice.
All right. I think we can bring her in whenever. Hello, Ash.
Hello.
You sound so happy.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Well, if I could, I'm just gonna break here and break the rules and confirm to you. Well, no. Should I just start? Should I just read it?
I think we should start, and I think that
Okay.
part of us starting is going to be to bring her into Roll20.
Them.
So, Ash, are you ready to join the Roll20 campaign?
Yes, I am.
So go ahead and click launch.
Is that in announcements? Damn, is that in announcements?
Seneca, I don't know if you heard Ash. Their pronouns are they, them.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no problem. Just want to correct.
Yeah.
Where? Hey Dan, how do I do this?
When you think you have... Do what?
Where do I go to?
Oh, joining the Roll20 campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
I clicked your thing and I don't. Just kidding. I used the wrong link.
You're in?
Because I'm idiot. Here we go.
Okay, Ash, you are probably a little confused.
A
Can I
little.
just give the description first?
Yes.
All right. And that will hopefully explain some things. So let me get. There's so many channels, so give me 2 seconds here. Okay. After feeling a slight crackling across your entire body, as if static electricity were erupting from every hair follicle, the teleportation circle seems to calm, and you open your eyes. Desperately looking around you, you see that you're standing on a small raised platform, seemingly made just for you, atop a much, much larger, perfectly square platform with rounded edges, made of clean, white resin. Near you sits a meager amount of supplies and a large, terrifying viper. The snake seems calm, weirdly, even friendly, and a small note wrapped in burlap rests in its mouth. It looks at you expectantly. Knowing that you're disallowed from moving temporarily, you look at the world around you. The first thing you notice is that you are alone here. To your shock, you realize this platform must be very, very high in the sky, as you see only clouds beneath it. Your platform is attached to a series of other platforms made of the same artificial white resin by thin rope bridges. They're so large, in fact, these platforms, that you can't see all of them, much less how many there might be. While yours is featureless, that doesn't seem to be the case for those connected to it. To the northwest, and I'm going to copy-paste this text so you'll have it. To the northwest, you see a platform that's covered in enormous moss-covered oak trees draped in fog. To the northeast, a platform with large brown painted mesas seems desolate and dry. To the southwest, you see a platform with what appears to be a wide, muddy, artificial river flowing through a series of neatly organized orchards. And to the southeast, palm trees sway on craggy, molded coasts, quote unquote, and in the platform's distance, you spot what looks like a low-lying building. I'm going to copy paste this text. So that is to confirm that you are here alone. Take it away, Seneca.
Ash, we will go ahead and have you roll initiative, and you can either do this in the Roll20 chat, or you can do it in the Bloodbath encounter that you've just been
Okay.
added to.
Bloodbath encounter.
So it should be called the Bloodbath Thyrsus.
Let's make sure I spelled that right. There we go.
Okay. You have rolled initiative of 8. So, I'm going to cover some features of the cornucopia that you would have been told already, just for review. The encounter begins with a 12-second countdown, and I'm going to show this note to you. Are you able to see a note on your screen, or do you have to go directly into your journal to look at it?
I can see it.
Okay, good. So you see cornucopia features, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a 12-second countdown, and that's 2 full rounds before you're allowed to leave your platform. If you leave your platform before that time ends, you would take 5d6 force damage. You have a perfect sanctuary effect on your platform for the first 3 rounds, which means you cannot harm or be harmed while you're on it. If you step off of the platform, that perfect sanctuary effect goes away permanently. When a tribute steps off their platform, and you would have been told this beforehand, it will extend upward and become a 15-foot high column, which is 5 feet wide. And you see this circle in the middle of you that the large serpent is sitting on, as well as a set of leather armor and a rapier. That platform is raised 2 feet off the ground. So while you're waiting for the 12-second countdown to run out, is there anything you want to do immediately?
I don't see anybody else around me. It's just the snake.
That's correct.
Okay.
You
Then
see,
I'm just
yeah, you see 4
gonna
backpacks also scattered around.
stand here for 12 seconds very confused.
So as the 12-second countdown runs out, you see the numbers flashing overhead. They appear to be projected into 3-dimensional space. When the number hits 0, there is a clicking sound. You take that to mean that the booby trap is no longer in effect, and you are free to step off of your platform whenever.
Ash is gonna look to the left, to the right, and slowly step off the platform.
As you step off your platform, it gently begins to raise out of the ground and soon becomes a 15-foot high column directly behind you.
Is it okay for me to move Ash where they would move?
You can move Ash, and you can also select each of the items on the screen to view their names by pressing the gear icon.
Okay.
So you should be able to see that the sword is a rapier, and then the backpacks are a scholar's pack, an adventurer's pack, a burglar's pack, and an entertainer's pack, respectively. I'm sharing another note with you. You should see backpack contents now. So these packs are as they appear in the player's handbook, which I have given a little review of what each of them contains. But in Panem 5e, the Burglar's Pack, Entertainer's Pack, and Scholar's Pack also contain additional items. So make sure you note that as well.
Okay. Let's Lures, burglars, entertainers. Ash is gonna make their way up to the entertainers pack, avoiding the snake, still not knowing if they should trust it or not. And they're gonna pick up the entertainers pack.
Okay. So you can go ahead, if you have Roll20 open, and add an entertainer's pack to your inventory. There should be a shortcut to add the entire pack at once. And also add a musical instrument of any variety to your inventory.
Ash will then slowly make their way to the rapier, fearing the snake still. And is the platform easy to step up to?
Yes.
Okay.
You are plenty tall enough to step up onto it.
They will grab the rapier.
Okay.
I'll note that the Viper does not seem to be approaching you and remains still, just kind of looking at you with this note in its mouth.
Can I... Ash is going to try to get the note out of the Viper's mouth.
Okay, I didn't know if Seneca wanted to do that. As you reach your hand down, it kind of like lowers its head and offers it to you, and kind of slowly opens its fangs. The note kind of slides out of the right side of its mouth and into your hand, and it's kind of wrapped in burlap there.
Fortune favors those who blaze their own trails. Reach out and claim your reward. Ash sort of thinks about this and takes a couple of seconds and then puts their arm into the Viper's mouth.
As soon as you touch the Viper, it erupts into a brilliant green glow and appears to change shape. Its size gradually reduces, and its form straightens out into a stiff rod, until eventually you are left holding a 6-foot-tall staff, which is adorned with a coiling snake head at its tip. You can add Thyrsus to your inventory, or I will do so for you.
Could you add that to my...
I will add it
I
for
don't know
you.
how to spell that.
Yep.
Ash is also going to grab the armor and is just very confused about, like, what all is going on.
As you start reaching for the armor, you notice something is not quite right. Make a perception check. And I'm gonna just add this to your inventory real quick.
$16.
Okay. So you should see the Thyrsus in your inventory on D&D Beyond. Feel free to read that at your leisure. However, in the immediate time, you notice that the ground beneath you shakes ever so slightly, and the ground around you seems to be pulsing in an amber light almost.
And just to jump in, the entire platform, it's as if the whole platform is one light now, just like softly starting to blink.
Okay. Ash is gonna try to hold on to the platform to keep their balance.
Sorry, so to be clear, just if this helps, Seneca, I would say it starts to rumble just slightly. It's not to the point where you would lose your balance.
Okay. Ash will quickly look around, then see if there's anything that could be causing it.
Make an investigation check.
$18.
You deduce that this happened immediately after the staff transformed from the snake and entered your hand, and does not seem to be reversible.
Okay. Ash will quickly grab the armor and then get off the platform.
Which direction do you run?
Ash will.
I was just going to say, feel free to look at the chat. I put that in the chat text.
Yes. Ash will run to the southeast.
Howdy, howdy. I'm currently freaking out.
So you're running to the southeast.
Yes.
It takes you a long time to get where you're going. And as you are kind of frantically jogging across this empty, flat expanse of nothingness that is tinted green but is flashing an amber color, you will eventually see a bridge come into view that seems to be connecting the platform you are on and the platform to your southeast, which, again, as a reminder, appears to have palm trees and a craggy, molded coast. The bridge appears to be about 100 yards long.
And from what you can tell, the platform with which it is connected is not does not appear to be rumbling.
Okay. While I'm walking across the platform, do these type of trees have any nourishment on them just while I'm walking and trying to get away?
From where you stand, you can try to determine what would be on the trees. Go ahead and make a perception followed by a nature check.
Four and 3.
All right, so not only are these trees way too far away for you to be able to make out the details, you also are not sure what you're even looking for.
So, real quick, I think we might. So, Ash, are you saying that you want to go ahead and cross the bridge?
Yeah, Ash is worried that whole thing might collapse over there.
So, Seneca, I think Ash was saying that she wants to go ahead and cross the bridge. Or they, Ash?
Yes,
I forget.
Yes.
So, Ash, you will cross the bridge. It takes you about a minute to do so. As soon as you get on the other side of the bridge, you do find yourself near a massive body of water, and there appear to be palm trees near you. You do not see any immediate form of sustenance on them. And lo and behold, as you look behind you, you hear a massive rumbling sound, and the bridge that connected you to the platform you just came from gives way as the platform itself plummets into the expanse of nothingness below you.
And I just want to double check. Ash did grab the armor before they left.
Yes.
Okay. Ash is going to quickly put on the armor. And
I believe it takes about a minute to do so, which is fine. You do not detect any immediate threats in your vicinity.
okay. And they are going to look at the thing they pulled out, the snake.
The staff, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. There is an ethereal connection between you and this staff. You think you can attune with it.
Of
Of
an
course, you also
attunement.
have the description of it as well, which will be available
Yes.
to you once it is attuned.
First, Ash wants to fill up their water skin, and then they'll work up on attunement.
Make another nature check.
Okay. 11.
Okay. As you grab your water skin and bring it down toward the water to fill it up, you notice that the water before you is not fresh water.
Okay.
So it probably would not be good for drinking.
And I'll just remind both of you that there does seem to be like an expansive low-lying building on the horizon on this platform.
Ashes, once they keep breathing in and figure out that, okay, you're alone right now, you can probably make it to there before maybe anybody else finds it. Ash is gonna head towards the building on the horizon.
Okay. So, Ash, I believe this is where we leave it.
Okay.
The least eventful bloodbath you can imagine.
There was no blood.
I'm glad I survived.
No blood, only bath.
Yes.
So just for our viewers, I will go ahead and give the description of the staff you have picked up. Initially, this weapon takes the form of a +1 quarterstaff, which also serves as a +1 spell focus for any spellcaster. You may use a bonus action to cause Thyrsus, that's the name of the staff, to transform into one of the following weapons: a mace, a quarterstaff, or a whip. Thyrsus retains its +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, in addition to serving as a +1 spell focus for any spellcaster, including you, while in all weapon forms. You may also use an action to cause Thyrsus to take its serpent form. While in serpent form, Thyrsus rolls its own initiative and acts independently of its attuned wielder, but it understands and follows verbal commands to the best of its ability. Upon falling to 0 hit points while in serpent form, Thyrsus transforms back into its most recent weapon form. The attuned wielder can also use an action to return Thyrsus to any of its weapon forms. In either case, Thyrsus may not assume serpent form again until the start of the next day. I will send you a monster stat block for Thyrsus's serpent form as well. Are there any
Great.
questions about how that works?
No.
All right. That is all we needed to cover for you, Ash. Congratulations.
Thank
It's been a
you.
pleasure and an honor.
We look forward to following up with additional instructions on how to proceed further.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ash. Congratulations.
Bye. Well, that happened.
How do we feel?
I will jump in and say I'm glad that Ash got the hints. I would have been real sad if Ash like had access to all of that and just kind of stuck around.
I am excited to potentially see if the other tributes figure out that Ash was alone in their corner.
They have.
They have.
They saw that Ash was in the waiting room alone, and they were like freaking out because they were wrong about who they thought was in each section.
Apparently, Ash lied to some people, which I didn't pick up on.
Ooh. Ash is sneaky.
Some people were not expecting them to be by themselves. All right. So, given what just happened, I think we can look forward to some even more interesting encounters at 3 and then also at 10 and 11.
Well, I mean, we asked people to get there early, so as soon as we have everyone, we could probably move forward. How many people are we supposed to have at the next one?
We should have 9 at the Eagle. I want to do some sound troubleshooting beforehand because it seems that there was some echo, which we want to sort out before that.
Of them in there, I can help you solving
Yeah.
the echo. And then maybe we could like ping the remaining tribute and see if any of them can come early because with larger bloodbath, it might be beneficial.
Definitely.
Okay, so we should disconnect and then we'll be back.
Honestly, it should probably be tested with Discord because my thought is that Discord is picking up your voice and sending it to the stream. So try muting your mic in Streamlabs and see if it can still be heard.
My mic?
Yes. On the Streamlabs panel on the right, it should have like the little mute button next to where you see the volume control.
How's this?
Viewers, can you hear Seneca?
Can you hear me at all?
They say, oh, way, way better. Okay, I think it was just picking it up twice.
Okay.
Okay, and then
it did
what
the
about
same thing for me?
And what about me? Is my voice still the same?
Yeah, you sounded fine.
Okay.
When I was listening in Discord, it was perfect. It's literally just Streamlabs was recording.
Oh,
Got it.
you know what
Okay,
this
cool.
is? I duplicated the audio input capture. I didn't
Oh.
realize it was capturing audio input. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Amazing.
Hopefully it was still watchable.
It sounded fine. You just sounded a little bit it almost sounded like you had like a bad connection.
That's fine. We can pretend that my voice was coming over a very distant
Booming
loudspeaker on the
loudspeaker.
platform. Oh, by the way, just for our viewer's sake, was it clear that they are on floating platforms in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's sky above and below them?
Yeah, viewers, can you confirm that was obvious to you?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, cool.
All right. Well, I think we are going to take a quick breather and see if the Eagle heat is ready to go.
See you all soon.
All right. I'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Hello again. Is my sound still normal? Okay, good. I think we are ready to bring in the Eagle Heat whenever.
Yes, let's.
Annika, do you want me to add them to the private channel?
Yes, the Bloodbath fail not.
Ooh, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Not me here just crying. It's fine.
Can we open the Roll20 at this point?
You may open the Roll20.
Woo!
My bad
Oh,
for opening up
that's-
earlier. I misread the instructions when it said go to the launch screen. I thought it said go to launch game.
No worries.
Mhm.
So I apologize for ruining the previous Bloodbath. Or interrupting, not ruining.
Oh, I
How
didn't even
dare you.
notice, really.
I didn't either.
Oh, good. Then
Just
never
kidding,
mind.
we're so observant. We notice everything.
Can you
We're at
all
the Capitol.
confirm for me that you can see the Bloodbath Fail Not text channel? Can any of you not see it?
Yes.
I see it.
I see it.
I got it.
Quick Roll20 question: is there a way to get rid of all the character portraits for everyone on the all the characters to free up some space, or just drag
Yes.
them?
You mean in the bottom left?
There is, if
Yeah.
you go to the gear icon
Okay.
and you go to audio and video,
Okay.
and then you go to video display, you can select player video / avatar size and pick small or names only, and that will.
Perfect. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
I got you.
Were there any other questions? Based on what you know now, which is not much. Oh, real quick, I want to make sure that everyone is able to move their character and only their character.
Yes.
But please put it
I
back
like
to where it started.
the hexagons. That's cute.
Yes.
Are
And then
these?
also, you
I was
should
about
be
to ask
able
hexagon.
you should be able to select and move items. Please don't move them until it is time for you to do so, but you should be able to click the gear icon to view the name of the token, which should tell you what the item is. So as long as that is the case for everybody, then I think we are all set, and I can hand it over to Caesar.
Sorry. Yeah, I can't move my character.
Okay, who are you?
I believe that was that Rowan?
Yeah, that was wrong. You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And you are... What is your name in Roll20? Are you Carly?
Yeah, Rowan is Carly.
Okay. So you should be able to move your character now.
Once you confirm, I will begin.
Oh, me? No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. After feeling a slight crackle across your entire... Hey, could you mute? Thank you. After feeling a slight crackle across your entire body, as if static electricity were erupting from every hair follicle, the teleportation circle seems to calm, and you open your eyes. Desperately looking around you, you see that you're standing on a small, raised platform seemingly made just for you, atop a much, much larger, perfectly square platform with rounded edges made of clean, slightly blue tinted resin. Around the area, the air waves and bends in a circle approximately 60 feet in a radius from its middle. In the sky, on all sides of the apparent barrier, hovers enormous, glittering number 5s. At the platform center sit a meager amount of supplies and a large, ominous-looking eagle. Its feathers are perturbed, as if it's attempting to make itself seem even larger, and it begins emitting hisses and other unhappy sounds. Knowing you're disallowed from moving temporarily, you look at the world around you. To your shock, you realize that this platform must be very, very high in the sky, as you see only clouds beneath it. Your platform is attached to a series of other platforms made of the same artificial resin, the others white, by thin rope bridges. These platforms are so large, in fact, that you can't see all of them, much less how many there might be. While yours is featureless, that doesn't seem to be the case for those connected to it. To the northwest, palm trees sway on craggy, molded coasts, and in the platform's distance, you spot what looks like a low-lying building. To the northeast, howling winds wrap around a platform with snow-covered skyscrapers that reach into the next layer of clouds. To the southwest, a platform is seen with what appears to be an enormous empty dam sitting unused. And to the southeast, the platform is dotted with a series of molded white hills that appear to have cave-like entrances. I'm now going to copy and paste this into our text chat so you have it as a reference. With that, handing it back over to Seneca.
I would like everyone to use either the Roll20 chat or preferably, I think, the Bloodbath Fail Not text channel, which you should have been added to actually, let me actually go ahead and make the initiative tracker. So if your character is imported into Avray, you should be able to use this command, which I will give you in the chat, to join the initiative tracker. That H at the end should hide your hit points from everyone else. So go ahead and do that, and then I am going to review some features of the cornucopia as well as item references. And these notes should be shared with you in the Roll20 campaign. I don't know if it popped up for you automatically, but if you go into your journal tab, you should be able to see them. So as a review,
Real quick, is it meant to show their pictures when they're rolling?
yes. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
So the encounter begins with a 12-second countdown, and that's 2 full rounds, before the tributes may leave their platforms. Leaving your platform before this countdown ends before this countdown ends will result in a magical explosion, dealing 5d6 force damage to you only. Each of your platforms provides a perfect sanctuary effect, meaning you cannot be harmed and you cannot harm other tributes while you're on it for the first 3 rounds. That includes 6 seconds after the time the countdown finishes. So the first turn, even after you're able to step off your platform, you are safe as long as you stay on it. As soon as you step off the platform, that effect ends permanently. It won't reactivate if you step back onto the platform. And in fact, as soon as you step off the platform, this is new this season, so pay attention. As soon as you step off your platform, the platform will extend out of the ground upward to form a 5-foot wide and 15-foot high column. And then this circular platform in the center is 25 feet in diameter and is raised 2 feet off the ground. So you should be able to see items and what they are called. There are 4 backpacks that are not on the raised platform: a burglar's pack, an entertainer's pack, an explorer's pack, and a scholar's pack. They are as they would appear in the player's handbook, except that the burglar's pack also has a set of thieves' tools. The entertainer's pack has a musical instrument of any kind of your choice. And the scholar's pack has a spell book with 6 first-level spells, which you determine if you are the one that opens the book. Do we have everyone in the initiative tracker, and are there any questions before we begin?
We do not. I need Tiberius added. I'm not sure how to do that. Oh, here we go. I think I got it. Well, but how do I? Oh yeah, I know. I think I got it. Got it.
All right. If you have any questions as we're going through this, feel free to bring them up. But I believe we are going to go ahead and start the initiative. And that is with Tiberius. As a reminder, the 12-second countdown has just begun, so you have two full rounds before you are able to step off your platform. Oh, I'll add Augustine. Okay, yep, Augustine is added. So Tiberius.
Tiberius will not having seen many of you in a while, look around and be avoiding eye contact, trying to stay focused. Oh, and as a reminder for everyone, when you decide what you're doing, make sure that you actually type it in chat, so we have a record of what's happened. So I'm about to type Tiberius's turn in chat.
Rowan.
Okay. End of turn.
Okay.
Make sure you type that in the chat. Just say kind of what you're doing.
Gresh. Pollen. Gresh is also just looking around nervously, eyeing the items in front of him and taking deep breaths. Pollen looks frantically for Rowan, staying on her platform. Pollen, you can pretty clearly see that Rowan is just standing straight across from you. Lana.
Anna's face is unchanging, emotionless, as she stares ahead at the various items she could use.
Okay. Ayla.
She'll just smile and wave to everybody.
Amazing. Safiria.
Saf emerges shaking, lets out a sigh of relief when she sees Ayla, and shouts over to her, "You've got this," and sends a bardic inspiration her way.
Gary. Gary stands on his plate, face focused as he looks at each of the tributes, and then the equipment before him, ending his turn. Augustine.
What did we rule on the dismantling the trinket? Is that a full action for that?
It will depend. What is the trinket that we are trying to dismantle?
Okay. Augustine is going to rip the leather band on his trinket off. It's like a necklace with like a leather band with a claw on it.
Okay.
He's going to rip the claw off so he just has the leather.
Got it.
Would that be the full action?
Yes.
Okay.
The timer projected above you now reads 6 seconds. It is Tiberius' turn again. The timer reads 6 seconds. The countdown. There's a countdown from 12 seconds to 0 seconds, and then the games begin. Yeah.
So stupid. Okay. He Tiberius will continue to look around, avoiding eye contact.
Okay. Rowan again.
Rowan will finally lock eyes with Pollen, noticing her, and will give her a shaky nod.
Gresh. Gresh waves back at Ayla, waving at all readying to dash out once the timer hits 0. Pollen.
Pollen will look towards Rowan and nod back at her and put her hand over her heart in a gesture of, I love you.
Lana.
Lana is going to catch Gary's eyes, nod, and then kneel down and get ready to dash forward.
I'm going to interrupt real quick. Seneca, Augustine is showing as bloodied.
Okay. I will correct that in the background. Ayla, you are up.
Let's see. Could I just like look around, use a perception check, see what's going on with this bird?
Yes.
Is it like how big it is, I guess, and like, yeah.
You can make a perception or animal handling check.
Uh, 24.
Your perception check seems to indicate to you that the eagle is very much hostile toward all of you.
Oh.
It looks very angry.
All right. Was that my full action, or can I do one other thing?
No, that's not a full action.
All right. You know what? I think I might slap my coin against my chest.
Okay. Do you know how to add temporary hit points to yourself?
I do not.
Okay. I do not either right off, so I would love it if
I can on D&D Beyond. I can
Yeah.
keep track there.
Let's have someone look at how to do that on Avray while I move on. If we
Sounds
can't figure it
good.
out, just track it independently.
Got it.
Safiria.
Saf is going to also break her coin onto her.
All right. Keep in mind the temp HP you get is based on your tribute score. Gary.
I have the code for temporary hit points. I'm going to post it in chat.
Okay. So Gary breaks his coin as well and prepares to run toward the equipment. And finally, Augustine.
Augustine is going to cast Mage Armor on himself. I'll probably need you to do that roll because I couldn't add him to Avery myself.
Okay. Cool.
Should we be casting spells in Discord, or can we do it through Beyond 20?
You can do it through Beyond 20 as long as it will show up in the Roll20 chat, so I can confirm it.
Okay, yeah, it should be fine. Thank you.
Okay.
And you'll still want to describe it if in Discord.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, and with that, Augustine does cast Mage Armor on himself, and immediately after he finishes that, you all hear a mechanical clicking sound, which is an indication that the platforms are no longer booby-trapped. You are able to step off of them, but do not have to yet, and it is Tiberius' turn.
Okay, so I have a couple questions. One, I can't control him. I should have noticed before. Sorry.
That is okay.
And then secondly, aren't we're treating dash differently? But I don't remember how that works.
When you dash, you move your normal movement speed, and then you make an athletics check. I'd have to check what the...
I got it.
Yeah.
His athletics. I have that in front of me.
I have a question about the map whenever I can ask it. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, let's settle that on your turn.
Mhm.
Let me actually check what the rule is for dashing. Unless anyone remembers off the top of their head.
I think it's athletics, like base score minus 10 plus athletics check rounded to the nearest 5.
Dash.
He's almost there.
Okay. When your character takes the dash action, you make a strength athletics check and gain your speed plus your athletics check result rounded to the nearest 5. So that would be 10 minus 10. Okay, so you only add your speed. So you just double your speed.
Got it. Okay. So Tiberius will leap off of his platform, running west, and circle the outside of this area and end up here. And he is just bolting, and that's the end of his turn.
Rowan.
Let's see. I think Rowan will use her coin and just continue to stay put.
Okay. Gresh. Gresh, to pick up an object, it is only an object interaction, but you can optionally use an action to control that object, which makes it harder for someone to grab it out of your hands. If you pick up an item and then use it to perform an action, for instance, picking up a weapon and attacking with it, that also counts as controlling it.
Hi, sorry, did I use the temporary hit points correctly?
I am not sure how to check that.
Should I just add it on my D&D Beyond sheet?
To be safe, yes. Gresh is typing. Okay, Gresh is going straight for the pack in front. So Gresh is grabbing the explorer's bag and using an action to control it. He has thrown it over his shoulder and is wearing it now. Pollen, do you have a question?
Yeah, so I was a little confused about the platforms and the bridges and stuff. Can we stand on any of these hexagons here? Or is there like a limited path that we can take?
So, so the larger platform that you're on is enormous, like really big. But there seems to be like a wall of wiggly air around you that's circular, and that's that blue area. And then the white circle in the very middle of that is a raised platform about 2 feet off of that of the larger platform, and the entire platform is kind of like a tinted blue.
Okay. All right. Pollen is going to use her coin as well. And I'll do the temporary hit points after, but she will step off her platform and go. I believe that's 30 feet. She will run there.
Okay.
Real quick, Gresh, check Gresh's movement or method.
So Gresh is moving back. However, Gresh, you cannot step back onto your platform. It has now become a column. Okay. Lana.
Lana is going to jump off of the platform and then for some reason I cannot use my there it is. I jump off the platform and grab the burglar's pack, and I'm going to use an action to take control of the pack.
Okay. Got it.
Thank you.
Ayla.
I just wanted to add the color real quick that Lana, as you started approaching this 2-foot platform, the eagle started squawking at you very angrily.
Boy.
Got it.
All right. Ayla, 5, 10, 15. Do I have to go into the space of the item to get it, or do I just grab it from there?
You can grab it from 5 feet away.
Okay, so can I grab that and then move?
Yes.
Or do I have to take the... Okay, so I'm going to grab a component pouch, and then I'm going to move back 20 feet. So I have that with me, I don't know.
As you step up onto the platform, or onto the raised pedestal to grab the component pouch, you are able to do so. However, the eagle will flay its wings and shriek wildly at you, and it will enter the initiative.
Sorry, everybody. That should be it. Unless, wait, do I have more movement? If that was, did it take my action to do all that with the component pouch?
Nope, unless you want to control it.
No, I just still have it in my hand. I'll just, I'll move further back. I'm gonna move, sorry. Just gauge this real quick. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move right here. 35. Perfect. All right, that's it.
Okay. The eagle coincidentally came directly after you in the initiative. So, it will, after seeing you grab an item from the raised platform, it will jump up in the air and then swoop down, pursuing you. And it will make 2 attacks against you. One with its beak and one with its talons. It hits with its beak, dealing 8 damage. Are you still standing?
I have no temporary hit points left.
Okay.
So I'm just, I mean, I don't want to give away too much, but I'll just say that. Yeah, I'm okay though.
It will then attack with its talons for a 19, which I believe also hits.
Uh-huh.
Also dealing 8 damage.
Alrighty.
Okay. Safiria.
Oh god. Fuck. Okay. I gotta check some movement. Zaf is going to run forward. Frick. Where is she going to go? Is stepping onto the platform slow any movement?
No, it's low enough that it isn't difficult terrain for you.
Okay. She's gonna run through the platform, picking up a rapier on the way, but not controlling it, and then scream at the eagle to leave Ayla alone and cast Vicious Mockery on the eagle.
Okay. I lost track of your token, but I'm not too worried about that right now.
My token's in the middle of the platform.
Oh, interesting. All right.
That's where she ran.
So the
Here.
eagle has to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Yes. Womp. Okay.
It appears unmoved. Is that all? Gary. Okay, Gary runs forward and grabs the hand axe with one hand, and as an action, picks up the staff with his other hand. Okay? So you've grabbed both, the hand axe and the staff.
Yes.
Augustine.
Right, Augustine is going to make his way. I can't control his token.
Okay, I'm going to give you control.
Thank you.
You should have control now.
Yes, thank you. All right, he's going to make his way. All right, 25 feet to the scholar's back. I'm going to put him on the tile because that's where I want him to end up, but I don't want you to not be able to click easily. He's going to grab the scholar's pack and control it.
Okay.
And that will be it.
Tiberius.
Okay, so of course I'm done with this shit, but I think I want him to go 20, 30. The dots showed up. Okay, hold on. 20, 30, 40, 50. They can be in the same space as an item, is that correct?
Yes.
So I'd like him to move here, but now he's behind this thing. I don't know how to make him visible. Am I making your life hard?
What is going on?
He's like behind, he's on the platform to the northwest of the armor.
Oh, I see. Yes, I'll bring you to the front.
Sorry. Just everyone, there is an object there, sorry. And he is going to wait. What in the world are you
I'm trying
doing?
to find Safiria and bring her to the front as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I would so he dashed.
Yep.
Oh, whoops, I didn't roll for that. What was it? Athletics?
It was.
God, Tiberius, man. Okay, same thing?
Same thing as a normal dash.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's exactly where he ends up. He can still pick something up, correct? That's interaction?
Yes.
He's going to pick up the armor. Scale armor.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that. Oh, you just, okay, got it. I'll just keep a note.
Rowan. You are standing on your platform, but you can see that a force field around you has dissipated.
Okay. Sorry, did you catch that?
I did not, unfortunately.
Okay, sorry. As a halfling, do I have to can I go through a square with someone else occupying it while avoiding opportunity attacks, or would I have to go around?
I do not think you can avoid opportunity attacks, no.
Okay. 1 sec.
Is Augustine behind that backpack right now?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. I guess items are more important to me than tributes.
It's all good. I was just making sure he was still around.
Augustine is the back.
He grabbed the pack, right?
Yeah, he's controlling it.
Okay.
Okay. Rowan would like to make a dash action. Here, I'm gonna switch over to roll 20. Can you let me know if you can hear me?
I can hear you now.
Did you hear that?
I did not hear that.
Okay, let me take off push. Okay. All right. I'm off push to talk.
Okay. I can hear
Okay.
you.
So was Augie right here though?
Yes. Augie
Okay.
is still right there. Yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't sure because he was right here, like right there instead of right there.
Everyone should be in the middle of a hexagon.
Okay. Rowan is going to take a dash action. Can I take a dash action and still pick something up?
Yes.
Okay. Even if it's like I'm gonna run in like a weird little circle. Let's see.
You're gonna run in
She's
a circle
going to
around
run.
Augie.
Yeah, I'm gonna run from here to here for the short swords, and then I'm gonna pick that up. So that should be 15, 30, 35 feet.
You can actually get in range to pick up the short swords with 30 feet of movement. But I think
With
your
30
speed
feet
is
of movement?
25, yeah.
Yeah, and if I take a dash action, that would still be 50 feet total, right? So okay, cool. So I'm going to use 30 feet of movement to go over here towards these short swords.
Giving
kind
Augie
of
a
like
wide
in
berth.
this
Yes.
wide berth, a very wide berth. Sorry, Fran. Pick up these short swords.
Okay.
And then I still have, 20 feet of movement. So I would like to then move over towards this component pouch, passing by Safaria, but also giving her a very nervous wave and being like, hi, good to see you, and just running past the components pouch.
Okay, so you're just running past the component pouch.
Right on top of the components pouch. Can I still pick that up as well, or can I only pick up one thing at a time?
So you have picked something up and you've also taken an action, so you cannot pick up another item, no.
Okay, I would like to stand over the component pouch, looking directly at it, contemplating my life's actions.
Amazing. Okay, give like a brief summary of that in the text chat as a reminder. Gresh.
One more question, sorry. It says short swords in the item description. Is that one short sword or two?
There's 2 short swords. So Gresh moves up toward the big platform, grabbing a rapier from under Tiberius's feet, saying, "Don't mind me," to Tiberius. And then he's going to use his action to control the rapier, and then use the rest of his movement to move toward Lana, calling out, "Trade bags. Really could make use of it." So he has grabbed the rapier and is moving toward Lana. Pollen.
Okay. I'm going to let me see the distance here. Okay. I'm going to run here. And then, let me see. Oh shit. I'll dash, I guess.
Make a strength athletics check.
Strength athletics? Okay. Public or whisper roll, does it matter?
At this point, we should be making everything public.
Okay, cool. That's a 12.
Okay, you double your movement speed.
Okay. Double in the one dash?
So your dash will it will be a normal dash for you. You add 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another 30 feet. Okay.
Right.
I will measure one more time. I'll go to the entertainer's pack.
All right.
And then can I grab it after dashing? Right?
Yes, using an object interaction, but you cannot control it.
Okay, I will grab it. And wait, can I backtrack? Is that
If you have extra movement, yes, you can.
okay? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll stick with it. And that's my turn.
All right, Lana.
To establish, we can technically grab 2 items, right? Because one's an object interaction and one's an action.
Right. But in that case, you don't control either of them.
It's fine. Lana is going to. Alright, hold up. I'm wrestling a toddler. Lana is going to grab. Yes, baby, I know. Mm-hmm. What she said. I'm going to grab the poison and the shield and then run towards Gary.
Okay. So the shield and the vial of poison. Make sure you note that you have those.
And then I'm going to. I think that's 30. I get an extra 5. I'm just going to stand right next to him. Hi. Say hi.
Hello.
That ends my turn.
Okay. Ayla.
Nice birdie. All right. So, first of all, I'm gonna take my action to disengage. And I will. Let's see. If I disengage, can I kind of like run through it / past it to right here?
Yes, you can.
All right, and then I will use my bonus action. Let's see, did that work?
Yes,
that
it did.
was.
Click.
Is it? I was just gonna add. It's probably ideal to roll in Discord, but if it's not possible or it's easier, then roll twice.
Oh, okay. Well, I already did it. I guess for this turn, I would rather roll in Discord now, but
You gained 4 hit points.
Yep. All right. That's it for me then.
Okay.
I believe.
The eagle, after allowing Ayla to escape from its grasp, and having been angered greatly by Saphiria's insult toward it, though not discouraged by it, will fly back toward the pedestal and then will attack Saphiria twice. Does a 15 hit Saphiria? I think it does.
Yes.
Would that be close enough for an opportunity attack for me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's large, correct? The eagle.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't look like it's left that it's still within range, so it's not an opportunity attack.
Okay. Yeah,
it hasn't left range, so it hasn't left my range, so it's not an opportunity attack?
It hasn't exited its reach from you. Well, no, I think it does have to do with your range.
Yeah. But it looks like here. Hold on. Again, I could be wrong here, but right, like it's taking up that, and thus
So
this is 5 feet.
the way that Roll20 works, I can't put a token at an intersection, but it should technically be here, which would mean that, yes, Pollen does get an opportunity attack.
Got it. Probably not promise that's not targeted.
That's cool. Okay. But it has to be melee, right? Because I don't have the.
Correct.
Okay. I guess I'll punch it. I guess I'll do an unarmed strike.
Yes, make an unarmed strike against the eagle.
Oh, 1 hit point. Might as well. It's a 19 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
It's going to be 1.
As a reminder, if we could roll in Discord, ideally.
Okay.
Not now, we got it, but it's just like I'm having to transcribe all of that to Discord.
Got it. Sorry.
No worries.
Okay. You successfully punch the eagle. It squawks a little bit as you do. Sephiria, you do take 8 damage from its beak.
Yep, got it.
And then
Still up.
it will actually swing around toward Pollen and retaliate for the punch with its talons. Does an 11 hit you, Pollen?
Let me meets beats. So yes.
Yes, okay. It will scratch you with its talons and deal this much damage. 11.
11. Got it.
And that is the eagle's turn. Sephiria.
Okay. Saf's eyes widen as the eagle runs towards her, and she mutters, "Uh-oh." And then when it gets distracted by Pollen, she's going to step back away from it, kind of scooting around Rowan, picking up that healer's kit. She goes. 1, 2, 3.
Do you disengage as you step back?
Yes.
Okay. And then you can use your interaction to grab the healer's kit. And you are now next to a 15-foot column. Is that everything? If so, it is Gary's turn. Gary will give the quarterstaff to Lana. That is not an action. You can drop items for free. And then you can pick up the mace and end your turn. Augustine.
Augustine will move up to in between Gary and Lana, and he is going to dodge.
Okay. Tiberius.
Tiberius will. As Gresh grabs the rapier, Tiberius will look at him and say, "By all means." Actually, it occurs to me that he should have gotten a attack for opportunity when Gresh left. However, he would not have taken it. He jumps down off of the platform and runs behind this column and likewise uses the dodge action.
Okay. Rowan.
Okay. Couple questions. You said that there's a field of energy surrounding the immediate area, correct?
Yes. And it has,
Okay.
if I remember correctly, several instances of the number 5 projected onto it.
Oh. Okay. um Am I allowed to inspect it or investigate it as a free action or
Yes. You can investigate.
Okay.
Well, okay. Like you can logic out the projection and the force field without taking an action as like a knowledge check.
Okay. What specifically would that be? Would that be like insight?
Just go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Ooh, Rowan is not smart. Ooh, okay. 16.
Rowan, you're fairly certain that 5 means the number of tributes that are allowed to leave.
Okay. Okay. And then my next question would be, can I pick up a components pouch and also equip the short sword in the same action per turn?
You can use it your interaction. Actually, you started your turn with the short swords, so you can already have that equipped, and then yes, you can grab the pouch.
Hey, Dan, real
Okay.
quick. Sorry to interrupt. Someone says if you want more control of the eagle's spacing, you can right-click it, go to Advanced, and set it to Is Drawing, and it will let you place it at intersections.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, Rowan would like to pick up the components pouch. And then what let's see. Oh boy. Also another question. If something is equipped, do I just have to run update in my character channel?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hmm. Okay, she's gonna take a dash action then to run 45 feet from here. I guess 50 feet all the way over to here and out of the boundary.
As you approach the boundary, you start hearing a buzzing, crackling, and if you were to get close enough, you'll kind of bang against what feels like a hard wall.
Interesting. Okay.
Rowan, go ahead and make an athletics check just to see how far you can move with your dash. So
5.
you would actually move 45 feet total.
So that would be like right here.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Okay, cool. End of turn.
Gresh. All right, Gresh continues moving along the platform, eyeing the eagle carefully, and grabs the chainmail and healer kit. Do you mean the herbalism kit? Yes, okay. You grab both. And then you're talking to Lana again. Lana, I know that I like when you don't speak much, but I could use an answer. Trade that burglars for my explorers pack, yes or no, real quick. And that is Gresh's turn. Pollen.
I will. Do I now have control of the entertainers pack?
Yes, you should.
Or okay. So I will see. I'm going to run here. And then dash. So that's an athletics, right?
Yep.
Strength athletics.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 7.
You are able to add your speed -5.
Okay, so that's 25. That's fine. I only need 20. I'm gonna go stand next to Rowan. And yep, that's it.
All right. Lana.
Was talking that entire time and forgot to unmute. I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop the shield, and then pick up the quarterstaff, and I'm gonna look to Gary, then look back to Gresh, and say, "Tell you what, Burglar's Pack is yours if Tiberius is off the field."
Did someone give you the quarterstaff already?
Gary dropped it for me.
Okay, so now you have the quarterstaff and you have dropped the shield. And
So
then what
I
else did you
have
say?
told Gresh, "Tell you what, you can have the Burglar's Pack when Tiberius is off the field."
Oh my.
How dare you?
Okay, did no one expect that from Lana though? Let's be honest.
Will that be your turn, Lana?
Once I do that, I still have action and bonus with that, or
Yes, I don't think that you've actually used any actions or movement yet.
well, if I'm holding the quarterstaff, do I need an action to equip it?
No, you can just use it as an action.
Well, that means I have 35 feet to make it to Tiberius.
Yep.
Which means I also have my action, my bonus action with that staff.
Right.
Well, should I equip the quarterstaff first and then update?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me go do that first. Sorry, Tibbs. All's fair in Hunger Games and War.
I am not Tiberius. I am just the gods that move the people around.
Hungry Wars.
Figured, but I figured, but in case he comes back later. So it's action or attack for the roll quarterstaff.
It is an action to attack, and then if you follow up using your martial arts, that is a bonus action.
The command, I mean, sorry.
Oh, it is attack quarterstaff, yes.
Okay, so that's a 23 to hit and 8 damage.
That will definitely hit and deal 8 damage.
Yep, got it.
Well, is he still up?
He is still up.
Not for long.
Oh.
Hey, Tibbs!
Wait. Oh, hold on. What does the dodge action do again?
Oh, it...
Gives me disadvantage.
Yes.
So we can technically use that 23 and 22 for one action.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. All right. So yes, it hits.
So
Okay,
it actually deals
so-
7, though.
That's 7 damage.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Okay,
make
and
your next
then-
attack with disadvantage. Can you attack twice with a quarterstaff as a bonus action? Or does the
Considered a
second
monk
attack...
weapon.
Okay. Because I thought the follow-up had to be unarmed, but I could be wrong.
It says can roll your martial. Oh wait, where's bonus? When you use an action attack with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike. I can make an unarmed strike as a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay,
So your bonus action attack has to be an unarmed strike.
got it. Then what do I do for disadvantage? Do I just write disadvantage?
You just add DIS at the end with a space. Dis. So that will
misses.
miss. Yes.
Damn. Okay. Not bye-bye, Tibbs. My
So
statement to Gretch still stands.
as you smack him, he just kind of like darts behind the column, and your fist kind of swipes air.
Okay, is that all?
Sorry, end of turn.
Okay, Ayla.
Okay. See, 5, 10, 15. All right, I'm gonna go run over behind this pillar. Can I assume that it gives me like partial cover?
Yep.
Or
Half cover.
okay. And
depending on what the source of ranged attack
yes,
is. Yes.
that is true. And I'm gonna peek around it and oh god. All right, I will cast Chill Touch on the eagle.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That will hit.
3 damage.
And will deal 3 necrotic damage.
And that is it, I think.
All right. It shrieks angrily.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, never mind. I'm done. I'm sorry. Go on. Carry on.
In response to your chill touch, this spectral necrotic hand grabbing and ruffling several of its feathers, it will storm out after you and attack you again. Does a 13 hit you?
Yes.
Its beak will deal 9 damage to you. Are you still up?
No.
Ayla is unconscious. And it will then run back toward Pollen and swoop in and attack with its talons. Does that 11 still hit you, Pollen?
Yes.
Its talons will scratch across you and deal 10 slashing damage. Are you
Okay.
still up?
Nope, that was just it.
So the eagle has knocked Pollen and Ayla both unconscious. Safiria.
Taff screams, and then it comes up next to Ayla and casts Cure Wounds. Oh, I swear I reset that. I'm just going to ignore the spell slots right now. I'll set them in Roll20 in a second.
No worries.
Good. Okay, 9 hit points to her, and I'm gonna try. I'm guessing. Does I want to try to drag her a little bit further? Does that half speed it?
If you, yes, you can move both of you half of your speed.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to pull her back around the platform from the eagle.
Okay.
So like here, Ayla.
So that puts me at 9 then?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Gary. Ooh.
Hey, Ayla, you should move your character to the other side where Superior drug you.
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gary appears to hit Tiberius with his hand axe.
Correct. Yes, I'll let you know when he's down. Oh, yeah. Same, yeah. I can tell you that he looks, he's like got a big wound from Lana, and now he's got an axe kind of in the leg, and he's not looking good.
Is mace a light weapon? I think both your weapons have to be light if you are dual wielding. And I don't think hand axe is technically light either. 1 second. No, it doesn't say that mace is a light weapon. Okay. Will that be it? Okay. Augustine.
All right, so to 100% clarify here, Gary was attacking Tiberius, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
Augustine is going to use Create Bonfire on Tiberius.
Is that a dexterity saving throw?
Let me check. I don't have the sheet. I think. Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I do not have what the save would be because I don't have access to that.
It's probably going to be 13.
Okay.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Dexterity.
Yes, it'll be 13.
Okay.
He just missed it.
All right, so if he fails, then it's 1d8 fire damage.
I will roll.
So you see, and Gary.
8 fire damage.
Yeah, I got you. Gary and Lana see Tiberius kind of like cowering in front of them, trying to steady his fists in preparation for an attack. But as everyone starts getting up on him, he throws his hand into his pocket, searching desperately for his coin. But as he does, a fire erupts around him, and his eyes grow wild and desperate, and he crumples to the ground as he starts catching on fire.
Goodness.
So he is unconscious and in a bonfire. That's not good news.
No, that is not. For Tiberius, at least.
Tiberius, is that Augustine's turn?
Yeah, and then with Create Bonfire, it lasts for up to a minute.
Okay.
So,
When does it deal damage?
So they must make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space, or if it ends its turn there.
Okay.
So
he
when
will
Tiberius
he will
turn.
make a death saving throw now, and then assuming he is not conscious afterward, he will automatically fail one as well.
Okay, I got it. And it's just a d20, right?
Yes. If it's
He has passed.
so, he passes one and fails one. Rowan.
Okay. Rowan, can I make a medicine check to try to stabilize Pollen?
You may.
Okay. Hot dice. 11?
Just 1 second.
I'm looking now.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if there's a... Yes, you successfully administer first aid and stabilize Pollen.
So for me, does that mean I just don't make death saving throws? Or
That's correct. You were just at 0 hit
Okay.
points and unconscious, but you are not dying.
great, thank you.
Sorry, my internet dropped out literally right as soon as you started talking. So that was a successful medicine check.
Yes.
Okay. And was that an action?
That was an action. As a reminder, we are approaching our hard stop. Once we get to 4 p.m., we will have to jump off stream and continue this asynchronously.
Hi, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Terrible timing. Okay. And so stabilizing with the medicine check, was that an action?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Can I can I try to use animal handling to tell to tell the eagle to go somewhere else?
Yes.
Oh my god, okay. Rowan's probably gonna be like, oh gosh, what would she say? Just like, hey, leave my friend alone, while she's like sobbing.
You appear to have angered the eagle even more.
No! No, okay, well, that's it. Bye.
Right. Gresh. Gresh looks at Lana and gives a shrug. You run a tough bargain, but it's profitable for me, so you, lady, would have got yourself a deal if you people hadn't taken care of it already. Making his moves toward the platform, grabbing more stuff. So what are you grabbing? The great axe and the bow. Okay. You have them both in your hand. And you move back toward the north. Okay, Pollen, you are unconscious, but you do not make death saving throws, so your turn does nothing. Lana.
I drool a little bit.
Yeah.
So just to be sure, Tiberius has 1 or 2 failing death saving throws.
He has
One.
one.
One of each.
Yeah.
1 of each.
Mm-hmm.
The Hunger Games. I'm gonna take my quarterstaff. I'm gonna strike him.
Okay.
That's an automatic fail, correct?
So
It's 2 automatic fails.
you make an attack with advantage, and if it hits, it automatically crits and
Oh boy.
kills Tiberius. Yes.
Here's the moment. Oh my god.
Didn't
I
need
think
the auto
it's
crit.
I think it's safe to say that Tiberius is no more for this world. I
I'm
will
gonna-
say though that sorry.
Go ahead.
What leaves behind is left behind once the Dan, can you mute for me? I'm hearing myself. What's left behind when the drone comes for his body is a large piece of scale armor that he was carrying.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it aside so that the drone doesn't take it. Actually, I'm gonna hand that scale mail to Gary.
Was Tiberius holding anything except scale mail?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Well, his coin. That's it, I think.
Right.
We already know we can't use each other's coins, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then I'm not even gonna bother picking it up. So that's my action, and my okay, I'm gonna move towards Grush. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right, and with that, we have reached our hard stop, which means we are now going to jump off of Twitch. I'm going to leave this combat encounter channel open. I will try to keep processing things by shifting the initiative for you, but if you find that I am not available to do so, feel free to shift the initiative yourselves. I'm going to leave the Roll20 campaign open for you so that you can track your movement. But please just remember to post what each of your turns is in the encounter channel.
And we wait for you for the eagle, right?
Correct.
Could just keep skipping the eagle's turn.
Unfortunately, that will not be the case.
Fair enough.
All right, everyone. Are there any questions? Well, happy Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor, except if you're Tiberius.
Rest in peace, Tibbs.
Been a pleasure and an honor.
Enjoy Bloodbath number 3.
Yeah.
We will. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.